We're inside Bramlage Coliseum. He's Matt Hall. I'm Grant Flanders. The Cats win the Big 12 championship tonight, taking out Oklahoma 68-53. I mean, we're going to talk a lot about this big picture-wise, but first, take me through the game, Matt.
Interesting game, of course. A full, rowdy crowd here in Bramlage Coliseum throughout. Kansas State played hard from the opening tip, missed a number of good open looks early.
Yeah.
I don't know that nerves were a huge factor, but they were clearly pretty amped up. But as the game went on, every 4-minute stretch, K-State pulled away, to the point in the second half where they're up. I don't know what the biggest lead even was, to be honest with you. It was probably around 30. K-State really handled an Oklahoma team that had won 4 or 5 coming into this game. They just blew out Kansas at home in Norman on Tuesday night. So this was a tough opponent for K-State. A lot of guys played well, of course, Flando.
Yeah.
You know who I'm going to talk about first. It'll be Cam Stokes, 19 points, 6 assists, no turnovers in his action. Couldn't come to postgame. He's been dealing with migraines for a while now. He's not shot around pregame for a while. Wasn't there. But a lot of great players. We'll have a lot to talk about, of course, from this game. But K-State took this game seriously, won it, and they are the Big 12 champions. Yeah,
after the game, guys talked about how this was just another game.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it was 20 minutes left. That was the mindset. 20 minutes left. What is that, 5 media timeouts? Just win each timeout. Win each timeout by 1 or however many we can win each timeout by. That's the only way we can guarantee to win. Can't worry about celebrating. Can't worry about, oh, we're up 10, 20 minutes left, we're going to win the game. We have to just really focus in and lock in on playing defense. I think we came out and I don't know what the run was, but I feel like it was at least 12-0 or something like that. I feel like they had 22 for a while before they scored their next basket. And I mean, just credit our defense for sticking to the scouting report. Coach Frazier drew up for us and stuff like that. But that was our mindset, just come out, play defense, continue to play defense, and we'll win the game that way.
So, yeah, again, Matt, they are Big 12 champs. I mean, that's the biggest story of it all, obviously. So just tell me how big that is for them.
It's an amazing accomplishment. It really is. I think for Kansas State, after going to the Elite Eight last year, the biggest goal I believe they had coming into the season was not necessarily success in the NCAA tournament, although that will be a huge thing now that we get to that, but it was winning the Big 12 championship. This group wanted to go from being one of the worst teams in the league to one of the best or the best.
Yeah.
They do share it with Texas Tech, which there's no shame in. The Red Raiders went 14-4, won their last 9 Big 12 games. They absolutely deserve a share of this. I think if you're K-State, you'd rather be by yourself, but if you're going to share it with somebody, it'd be great to be a defensive-minded, gritty team like Texas Tech who plays a similar style to you. So no shame in that, and for the Wildcats, it's just a tremendous accomplishment. And for Bruce Weber, his second Big 12 title in 7 seasons, the Wildcats had gone 34 years without winning any share of a conference championship before Bruce Weber arrived. Now they've won 2 in his 7 years.
Dean, Cam, and Barry all were 3 huge pieces to this team all year long, and Dean and Barry talk about how big this means to them.
That's all that matters. I mean, we got this big trophy right here. He's gonna get a ring. We're all happy, man. Everyone wants to win it outright and be the number 1. I mean, we're still number 1. Just tied for number 1. So I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, a lot of people couldn't get to this point.
I mean, you know, we got the trophy just like he said. We're gonna get rings for it. You know, we're gonna have the conference champs banner, our year up there. So I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, there's no reason to be sad or anything about it. I mean, obviously he said it'd be great to win it outright, but starting 0-2, what we've came from, it's just an amazing opportunity.
So, yeah, obviously a big accomplishment for the seniors, but also Coach Bruce Weber. He didn't talk about himself much in postgame, if at all, but he did talk about his guys and how big this was for them. And going forward, he wants to win more.
And I told him, we got a ring. Now what do you want on the ring? It's going to say Big 12 champs. What else do you want to add to that thing? And hopefully they're focused on doing more and not just letting this be the end result.
So, again, yeah, K-State wins the Big 12. We're going to have coverage all through March with this team throughout, so stay with us here at KSO. He's Matt Hall. I'm Grant Flanders. Tell your friends.